We all go to sleep, we turn out the lights, I'm asleep on the floor, and then he lets the dogs in. Like a fucking psycho. My name is David Gborie, and this is the time I took trucker speed from an old woman. I was like 22. I've been doing comedy for a year. I'm basically pro. Let's go on a tour. One of my friends, he had been on tours as a punk band. So he's like, I know all these dudes with garages I play. We'll just tell these same guys we're doing comedy. What could go wrong? We were doing a show in Tulsa. We got almost to Tulsa the night before, and we ran out of gas. We only had $5 cash, but we were across the street from a casino, so we decided to go gamble our last $5, and we made it $40, and we got enough gas to get into Tulsa. And the man that we're staying with, I don't know the term, he was like a creep. Out of nowhere, he'd be like, oh yeah, my mom used to cook. That was one of my favorite things about her. And he was like, I only have 2 couches here. There are 3 of you guys. You have to draw straws for who's gonna sleep on the floor. I drew the short straw because I'm a fucking idiot. This guy also didn't tell me he had dogs. We all go to sleep, we turn out the lights, I'm asleep on the floor, and then he lets the dogs in. Like a fucking psycho. I was like, I don't even think I like comedy this much. Like, I don't think it's worth it. We wake up, unprovoked, he's like, dude, there's gonna be these girls tonight, and they're gonna be DTF. And I was like, hey bro, it's 11 a.m. I wanna eat breakfast. I smell like your weird dogs. It gets closer to showtime, the show that's gonna be in this man's garage, and nobody's coming. They'll be coming. Showtime comes around, nobody comes. Surprise! So this dude's like, all right, well, you know what? There's an open mic in town. I'm gonna take you to Tulsa's great open mic scene. And we fucking bomb really, really bad. And I smelled like dogs, and I was like, fucking stand-up comedy sucks, right? After the show, he comes up to us, oh shit, everybody showed up to my house. The show's on. And trust me, like I said, all these chicks, all over you guys, bro. We go into his garage, and it's 4 of his very married neighbors. Like, yeah, our husbands are coming. We just showed up early. This sucks. But I'm like a real artist or whatever. You could tell that by my demeanor. So I was like, the show must go on. We have to do the show. It went about as good as you would think that situation would go. But one of the Real Housewives of Tulsa was wasted, and she loved it. She gives us like super drunk old white lady hugs, and my buddy, who she liked the best, she was hugging him and like dancing, and then I see her hand go in her pocket and then into his pocket. Oh shit, I bet it wasn't money. Dude, look what this lady gave me. And it was like, are you guys familiar with crank? The drug crank? It was like dingy, yellow, go fast pills. And we had to be in New Orleans the next night. He was like, listen, you can either sleep on this floor next to these dogs again, or we can take all this trucker speed now and just drive to New Orleans. And we didn't realize, I think we thought it was like Adderall and not like amphetamines. 6 hours later, we're crossing the border into Louisiana from Texas. Me and my friend are holding hands, and the sun is rising, and we're like, I'm so glad I'm on this journey of life with you. I'd rather do this with no other person. I love you so much. And then we drove to New Orleans, you know, had a pretty good show. Ate some po' boys.